Hello and welcome to Get Crafty with Sarah. Today we're going to make flower pens, just like this. You'll need a pen, preferably one that does not click, so one with a cap that you can take off. You'll need scissors. You'll need floral tape, like this, and you'll need tissue paper. You will need to either cut it into 2 inches by 2 inches, or you'll need to buy it specifically for crafting flowers, which is what I did. If you don't have, if you have tissue paper that's like for gift wrapping, then you can just cut it into 2 inches by 2 inches. But you'll need several different layers. So I would like fold it up and then measure it and cut it so that you'll end up with a few layers. So first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to get our 3 layers of tissue paper, stack them together so that they're like this, and then we're going to fold them. Now, do you remember folding fans? You fold it back and forth and back and forth, and then you end up with like a little fan. That's what we're going to do with this. So we're just going to fold them back, and then we're going to flip it and fold it again, and flip it and fold it again, and flip it and fold it again, so that it kind of looks like this. Then, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but we're going to get a twist tie, and we're going to twist, and we're going to put it in the middle, in the very middle. And we're going to twist it. And we're not going to twist it all the way down. We're just going to twist it enough so that it kind of looks like a bow. And then we're going to fan it out, fan out each side. So that it looks like this. Now, you're going to fluff up each layer and kind of just zhuzh it a bit so that it looks like a flower. Now you have your flower, and you have, now we need to put it on our pen, right? So we have the stick our flower onto our pen just like this. And now is where our floral tape comes in. If you've never used floral tape before, the more you stretch it, the more it sticks to itself. And it's not going to stick to anything but itself. So it's going to be a little hard to use at first because it's not going to be sticking to the pen or the so you're going to have to wrap it around itself a few times. And you're going to have to stretch it. And then you can start to wrap it around the stem of the flower, which is just the and then you can wrap it back down the pen. And like I said, the more that you stretch it, the more it's going to stick. So I would do this and stretch and stick. And what I'm doing is I'm just rotating the pen, stretching. I'm stretching this, and I'm just rotating the pen and stretching the floral tape out onto it. And I'm making sure that as I rotate the pen and I stretch the floral tape, that some of the floral tape gets onto itself. You won't run out of floral tape, believe me. I've done 3 of these already. Now once you get down to the bottom, you're going to want to reinforce it because that's where your hand is going to be. So you'll get down to the bottom and you're going to want to wrap it a few times around the bottom. And then you'll go back up. Because if the end of the floral tape is at the bottom where your hand is, then you'll end up unraveling it. So you'll go back up and you won't have to worry so much about where the floral tape is. You'll just go back up and stretch it, and this is where the scissors come in. You cut the floral tape and then you'll really stretch it and then stick it. And that is when you'll have your pretty flower pen. And if you have more than one of these pens, and a lot of paper, you can make a whole bouquet. They don't smell nice, but you can put maybe some perfume in there and they can smell nice. But you can make yourself a whole bouquet. And you can use different colors. You can maybe try your hand at different styles of flower. This was a rose, so it looks like a rose. Anyway, that's the tutorial. I hope you had fun, and happy spring.